Hey there, I'm Joe Carter. If you've ever popped the hood and thought, where do I even start? You're in good company. Around here, we take the mystery out of car repair, one fix at a time. Whether you're a beginner or just looking to sharpen your skills, there's something here for you. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you're into learning without the headaches. All right, that's enough from me. Let's get into it.
Automatic transmission has long ceased to be a component of the transmission of only expensive, prestigious cars. Now it is a common unit, available in many configurations of simpler cars. Even an inexpensive car will please the owner with the absence of the need to squeeze the clutch when starting and shifting gears. Along with comfort, the automatic transmission has brought the mass of motorists and its specific forms of failures and their symptoms. When the automatic transmission twitches, that is, when accelerating, shifting or moving from a place, when driving at low or high speeds clearly feel jerks, it is a reason to visit the service for diagnosis. Why the automatic machine jerks? Aggregates that never break down do not exist. The only question is how often breakdowns occur. Basically, the automaton fails for the following reasons: souring of the cable or improper adjustment of the control actuator, malfunctions of the control system's hydraulic block, breakdowns or wear in the mechanical part of the automatic transmission, friction wear, torque converter malfunctions, malfunction of the electrical system of the control system, failure of the ECU of the box, violation of adjustments. One of the main signs of malfunction is a violation of smooth shifting, i.e., the automatic transmission jerks when it shifts to any gear. Jerks can be manifested both at starting from a place, and at acceleration or braking, at inclusion of the highest or lowest gear. The jerking becomes especially noticeable when driving at low engine speeds. The box begins to twitch if a torn internal combustion engine cushion can also be the cause of kicking and vibrations if it is found that the ATF level does not correspond to the recommended level. The transmission requires close attention. Both lack an excess of working fluid lead to foaming, because of which the automatic transmission pump is unable to pump sufficient oil to the rubbing parts. In the conditions of the resulting oil starvation, wear progresses. As a result, when engaging any gear there are jerks, sometimes accompanied by a noticeable shock. If the car is operated most of the time in the city, in traffic jams, when the movement occurs mainly at low engine crankshaft speeds, the breakdown of the box will come much faster. If contamination is detected, it can be assumed that the parts of the automatic transmission have already begun to wear out intensively. Change of oil color and the presence of impurities, especially large metal particles, is a signal to immediately visit the service for diagnosis. Check if there are any errors in the transmission ECU, check pressure in the hydraulic system, stall test, road test. During the diagnostics, it is necessary to determine at what moment there are complaints about the operation of the automatic transmission. When starting, braking, rapid acceleration or smooth gaining speed, when engaging a higher or lower gear, at low engine speeds or high. Using this algorithm allows you to gradually exclude the causes of automatic transmission malfunction until the one you are looking for is identified. What to do if the cause is ATF? As you can see, the main reason that the automatic transmission twitches when shifting is unsatisfactory condition of the fluid or low temperature. And it does not matter when the automatic starts twitching, when starting, accelerating or switching from the highest to the lowest gear. Hence we conclude that if you suspect incorrect operation of the automatic transmission, the first thing to do is check the fluid level. If it is low, top up. If it is high, pump out the excess. Make sure that the fluid is clean. If there are traces of contamination, replace as soon as possible. When changing the fluid, be sure to replace the filter, clean the filter mesh, remove metal particles from the magnetic plugs. When driving at low temperatures, remember that the box requires warming up for normal operation. It is also necessary to be attentive and strictly follow the operating instructions and pour into the automatic machine only the fluid that is prescribed by the manufacturer. ATF that is not designed for the box that is going to be serviced is guaranteed to put it out of service. When the box has nothing to do with it, not always the cause of twitching lies in the automatic transmission. Often the culprit of the fact that the car twitches when touching, accelerating, braking or driving at low engine speeds is poor quality fuel or malfunctions in the ignition system. Unstable operation of the engine in turn affects the operation of the box. The appearance of jerks when driving is a reason to diagnose the engine at the same time. Engine and gearbox are one system, so malfunctions in the engine or its control system inevitably affect the operation of the gearbox. This is usually due to a change in driving rhythm. Adaptive transmission needs time to learn a new mode of operation. During the learning period, the gearbox may jerk, not shift gears in time, but then it goes away. The same happens if the car is used by several drivers with different driving style, sharp or calm. Be vigilant. The machine as a whole and each of its parts individually require careful attention and do not tolerate disregard for the requirements of the operating instructions. In the case of such a complex unit as an automatic transmission, this means that the following conditions must be observed. Fill only the fluid prescribed by the manufacturer. Observe the interval of fluid and filter replacement. Warm up the gearbox when using the car in low temperatures.